Why you should upgrade to an IP speaker? Well, to take the advantage of the great and flexible features of the software that it comes with. Our IP former TPA400 comes by default with the firmware called IP speaker. And IP speaker allows you to have up to 5 different sources of audio, and it has up to 7 different protocols that you can select for each source with a multi-layer priority support. That means that you can assign from 1 to 5 for all the 5 sources a dedicated priority. If you assign priority 1, that means that that source will have the highest priority compared to all the other. And the same concept applies going down the scale. So a priority 1 source will play over a priority 2 source, and so on. Informacast and Synapse, as I said, are enabled by default in IPformer running IP speaker. This is because we thought that you have to unpack the device, connect it, the device registers automatically and is ready to receive notifications. I mentioned this already also yesterday, but for those of you that were not here, Informacast uses the HCP option 150 and Synapse the HCP option 72 to register automatically with the servers. If those options are not in your network, are not supported by the DHCP server, then you have to add the URL of Informacast and the server of Synapse by yourself manually into the device, and this is totally possible, absolutely doable in IP speaker. Paging. Well, the great features about paging can be accessed via RTP or via SIP. You can join, as I said, a multicast group or call a specific device via unicast. Or you can use the SIP client built-in. You just need to provide the server domain, your username, which in this example is the extension number to be called, and the password. As soon as you click on submit, the device will register with the SIP server and then is ready to receive the call. When it comes to RTP, this is the example on how it is entered. On the right-hand side, we have the intercom master station. So not only from the any-to-all firmware, but also from the IP intercom firmware from Barrix, you can page into an IP speaker device. A bit of a recap here. We said that we have a multi-layer priority support, and these are the 6. There are 7 type of different protocols. Actually, the latest one is not a protocol, but it's a pre-configured radio that you can use in the device, which is the Barrix radio, of course. So you are free to use it, access it, and play it. Going from top to bottom, we have Informacast, and you have to note that to run Informacast on an IP speaker device, you need a license. That's why when you purchase a device that has to run Informacast, you have to pay a bit more for the license to activate the functionality. And the second one in the row is Synapse. Then we have the local file playback triggered via UDP. Again, HTTP or HTTPS audio streaming is supported, or you can use, as I said, the built-in Barrix radio. RTP supporting multicast or unicast, and the SIP client. Oops, sorry. The audio formats supported, well, the codec are listed here below. So we have MP3 in all its shapes. PCM linear, note, it's only supported at the moment 16-bit at 44.1K. So we are not supporting 48 or 22 or 24. This is what is supported now. We are working on it. G711, G722 at 8 kilohertz. We support the latest Opus codec. And we support fully AAC high efficiency with all the substandards.